The social environment includes your colleague, your mastermind partners, and your team. So everybody that you interact with. And then also too, like on a personal note, like you want to have balance. So your social environment also includes your personal life, right? Obviously your friends, family, your romantic partner. So my whole point is that I'm realizing that this ideal life, which is absolutely attainable, is made up of ideal habits and routine plus ideal social environment plus ideal physical environment. And it takes a fair amount of intentionality to get there. I can tell you that anybody who might be saying, oh, like that's a pipe dream, just get it done. Total BS in my opinion. Like I know the levels I can create when I'm looking out and I just see incredibly inspiring nature or like city views to me, right? It makes me look at it and be like, I love this. I want this. I want to continue to have this. Anything I have to do to make sure I maintain it, let me sit here and get this work done. Because if I don't get this work done, I can't keep this. It inspires me, right? So I want to invite you to think about what your ideal social environment is, what your ideal physical environment is. And one way to back into that is two strategies. One is to make a list. Shout out to Richard Koch in his book, 80/20 Living. Like make a list of every time you've been the happiest. So say off the span of your life, there are like anywhere from let's say 3 to 5 periods that you've been your happiest. And then do a survey of what the environment was like and the kind of people that you were like and look for commonalities, right? And that is your example of one example of like defining the ideal for you. Another is maybe you use your imagination. Maybe you've never quite gotten to the experiencing quote unquote the days or the months or the weeks of your dreams, where it's like there's no gap between like what you want and what your day to day is. Like in other words, your wildest dream, your fantasy is what you're experiencing. Maybe you haven't gotten there yet in the physical world of 3D, but you've gotten there in your imagination. The whole point is that there is a gap between like where you are, who you are, and what you want, and who you want to be, where you want to be, and how you want to be. And I think it starts at the day level, right? So a closing gap between what your conscious and subconscious habits are, who you're currently around, and where you are. And where I mean your physical environment, right? So what you do in terms of habits, who you do it with, people, and where you do it. And I absolutely know and believe, oh my God, it's worth it. I don't care what anyone says is worth it. So this is me. Shout out to Dan Martell, the book Buy Back Your Time. Shout out to my brilliant CEO/founder/leadership coach that I talk to on a daily basis. This is Shola. Take care and take action.